Hello, today I'd like to show you a little bit about the song section on the Tyros. It isn't a section that we've spoken about a great deal in the past, but there's some really useful features in there that can really help with your playing. Come and have a look. So here we are on the main screen of the keyboard, and we can see on the top left there is this section, Song. And if I choose this with the A button, what you will see initially is this. If you're on the preset section, you'll see a folder that says Sample Songs, and all Tyroses have this on them, and it's a selection of 5 songs that come pre-built into the keyboard. You can, as you may already know, download many more from the internet, from Yamaha's website as well, and if I open these, we can see what those 5 songs are. Now, the way they work is you select the song and you push play, and they will play from start to finish without me interfering whatsoever, just like a recording. You do that by this section on the Tyros 5. It's the song section here, not the audio section, which is a different matter altogether. It's the song section. If you push play, here we go, it's starting off, but I'm not going to play it all the way through. What I want to show you is where it starts to get quite interesting and quite fun, because just to the left here we have these buttons, and I'm going to start with lyrics and text, because if I push this, watch what happens. Up on the screen comes this sheet. This time when I push play, up come the words of the song. Here's the introduction, and you'll see that there's even a light that shows us where we are. Here we are. And the song. It's a bit like a karaoke machine. So the idea is you plug your microphone in and you can sing along. It's fantastic. And if you're lucky enough, like we are, to have access to a big screen, you can link this up to your TV or your computer monitor. I'll show you how we've got ours set up. Here we go. That's where we are. So it's nice and big, so you can join in, plug the microphone in and sing along. So that's the lyrics button, which makes it really fantastic to use for singing along. Get the microphone in there and just use it like a karaoke machine. It's fantastic. Now the next button I want to show you on here, again to the left of the screen, is the one called Score, just there. Now watch what happens when I push this one. Up comes the music, the actual sheet music for the song on here. And again, to demonstrate this, I'll just fast forward through the song a little bit. And again, it's a bit like a karaoke machine in that we can see the bouncing ball going over there, showing us where we are. And we've got the words down the bottom as well. But I'm going to pause it, because I want to show you a few ways you can change the screen here. Now if you look at the bottom, down here, along the bottom it says, this is the first one I want to show you, size, the most obvious one. The minute it's nice and big, but we're not seeing that much of the music, it's only 4 bars at a time. So if I push size, it changes it, it makes it smaller. That's not very good if you don't have very good eyesight, but you can get more music on the screen this way. So I'm going to change it until it's extra large now so we can see it quite clearly. The next button along is called Colour, and what this one does is just changes the notes. It's a learning aid into different colours. So all the C's are red there and all the A's are purple, but I don't want that one on. The next one is called Note. Now this one is very useful indeed. Here it is, Note. Watch what happens when I push this one. Can you see it? Alongside every note comes a letter telling us what the note is. And if you're a bit like me and you don't read music that well, this is a fantastic aid. Sometimes in sheet music books you'll see people have written the notes next to the notes just as a little reminder, and this makes it so much easier to use. So the music will go along and I can just see instantly which note is which. Now the next one here is lyrics, Now, I don't intend on singing this, I'm sorry to say, so I'm going to remove the lyrics just here. There we go, and that gives us a little bit more space on the screen. And lastly, just here we have chord. If I push chord, as you may have guessed, up will come the chords of the song as well, so I can play along with it if I want to. Or if I'm learning it, I can bring the volume of the song down completely and just play the keyboard like I normally would. But instead of reading from a music book, I'm actually reading it from the screen of the Tyros. You can even link a pedal up to turn the page of the sheet music for you. Very clever, so you don't need to be fumbling about on that old music rest up there and turning your pages, or using clothes pegs to stop them from turning or anything like that. Now let's suppose I wanted to learn a song completely from scratch. This is where it starts to get really fun, because this is what I can do. Now first of all, I'm going to choose the song that I want to learn. I'll come back to the main screen, go up to the song section again, and I know that in my user section I have a song that David has recorded before that I can't play very well, called Left Bank 2. I'm sure you all know this one. This is what it goes like. Okay, a very familiar tune. Now I don't know how to play the right hand on this one, so this is going to be a little bit messy, but I want to demonstrate how you can learn to play a new song using this particular section. So I've chosen the song and I've pushed the score button just here. Now if I just push play, the song, as you've just seen, is going to play through without taking any notice of me whatsoever. It's going to race off ahead of me, and it's not going to be much good for learning. However, if I do this first, if I push direct access and then I push play, and on the screen will come our song settings, and there is a fantastic feature on here down at the bottom called guide. Now when I turn the guide on using this button, now I push score and push play, watch what happens. This little bouncing ball, it stops and it waits for me to play the note. So I can see that it's an A. If I play the wrong note down here on the keyboard, nothing's going to happen. But when I get the note right, it's going to move along. So you can hear every time I'm getting it wrong, it's stopping and it's waiting for me. It's not just racing off ahead. There we go. So that is a very, very useful tool, and of course eventually as you get better you start to play in time and it has no need to stop because you're playing in time. But it just saves that frustration of the song racing off ahead of you. It is a fantastic way to learn new parts of a song. So that's a little bit about the song section. Really fantastic tool for learning new songs. So in your Tyros should be at least 5 of the sample songs, but remember you can download many more from Yamaha's website and from the internet as well. So give that a try and see how you get along. So there we go. I hope you try that at home and I hope you found it useful.
Tyros tips because we care.